So this one up here, you know, money on my mind. This feather is just represents, you know, just kind of letting things go and just moving forward. These letters up here, these are my parents' initials. Um, these dots right here is my brotherhood. Me and my brothers, we all have it. And then this is just basically, if you look, the heart's together on top, but by the end it breaks. You can get your heart broken, but it could get fixed, you know? So basically, those are all the meanings behind that.
Is there a name to the brotherhood, or is that something private?
Yeah, Minati.
Now, do people ever mistake any of these facial tattoos for something else when they see them?
Nah, not for real. I mean, I know the dots and stuff can be mistaken because I know there's some like Mexican gangs and stuff too who have the dots.
But you never got confronted by a Mexican gang member
Nah.
or any of that nature?
No.
Okay, let's take a step back because you have tattoos on other parts of your body, not just your face. What was your first tattoo ever on your body? If you can remember.
My first tattoo was on my arm. It was the Serenity Prayer.
And what was the meaning behind that? Why get that particular tattoo as your first tattoo?
I was like young, and I was like just at a point in my life where I was transitioning, and my mom was like pressing this she had just converted to like Christianity and things, so she was just like on this whole, you know, it gotta mean something and things like that. So I just got something around that.
And what age were you when you got your first tattoo there?
14.
And your mom, she was aware of this?
Yeah, she took me to go get it.
Oh, okay. Back then, where you were living at 14, was that too young back then? 14-year-old with a tattoo?
Kinda, yeah, for sure.
What was the reaction from other students when they saw it?
It was cool, I guess. I was literally like me and only like 2 other people were the only ones who had a tattoo at that time.
And what about teachers? What were their responses or reaction to your body tattoo there?
They would always say like, "Oh, your mom let you get your parents let you get a tattoo." That would always be their reaction.
And you actually go to a professional tattoo shop and everything for the very first one?
Yeah, for the first one.
This same person that tattooed you the first time, did they do other tattoos on you?
Yeah, 3 other ones.
Okay, so you used them for a little bit.
Yeah, when I was in high school.
And I do want to talk about other tattoo artists and that sort of nature towards the end of this conversation. But, okay, when you actually go for the face for the very first time, do you remember what age you were at that point?
Yeah, I was 18.
And at a high school at that point?
Yeah. Or I might have been 17 going on 18, one of the two.
But you were out of high school regardless at that time?
Yeah, I had got expelled from school my junior year, and then was supposed to start going to another one, but didn't end up finishing it.
Care to share what you were expelled for?
I was acting bad. I don't know, I had a headache one day, and my teachers, they used to always fuck with me just because I wasn't really the best student. But I used to feel like I was getting picked on a lot, too, by the teachers, just because they would always be at my neck. And one day I just spazzed out on the teacher and the principal, and they just expelled me. I had to go to court and stuff. I was knocking off all his plaques and things off his wall. Got me pissed off.
But didn't get arrested or anything of that nature?
Nah, I had to go to court because when I knocked off the plaque, it hit him or whatever, so, you know, they were being extra about it.
And when they say
I was only 17, though.
And when they say they wanted you to go to another school, we're talking like alternative school at that point?
Yeah, it was just like a, what would you call one of them schools, like? Life skills. Like a life skills school.
Now, when you actually go for the face for the very first time, do you remember which tattoo it was?
Yeah, it was my dad's initials.
And why that for your first face tattoo? Because I imagine you could have put those initials on any part of your body.
Yeah.
Why go for the face?
I just felt like he's kind of like living through me, living through my eyes, you know, so it's like, put him right there. And that's why I got my mom's later.
Your father had passed away?
Yeah, when I was 5.
And what about your mother?
She's still alive.
When you get that tattoo, was that on the face, the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Was that spontaneous or premeditated? You knew you wanted that facial tattoo there.
It was kind of spontaneous, but kind of premeditated too. I had been thinking about it, but then just one day I just said, fuck it, and did it. But my brother does tattoos, and we was just sitting in the studio and just did it.
Your biological brother does tattoos?
No, not my biological brother, but my homie.
Okay. Were you high at the time?
Yeah, probably smoking weed, for sure. I wasn't drunk, though, because I didn't really start drinking, like, heavy, till I was, like, 19, 18, something, like, yeah, like, going on 19.
Remember what strain it was back then that you were on?
Hell no.
Was it painful?
Nah, it was, actually, that was the funniest part about it. I had got my hand done and then my face the same time, and he did my hand, and I was like, okay, that kind of hurt. He did my face, and it didn't hurt at all. I'm like, wow, now I see why all these motherfuckers keep getting face tats.
When you actually get your first facial tattoo, though, it's complete. You look into the mirror for the very first time. What did you think?
I was with it, still with it.
Now, I know your mother was okay with you getting your first body tattoo at 14.
Mm-hmm.
But I know sometimes parents, when they start to see their child get more and more tattoos, they may have body part requests. They might say, okay, you're tattooing your body, don't go for the neck. Don't go for the hands. Don't go for the face. Did she ever have any body part requests when it came to your tattoos, or no?
When I first got my dad's initials on my eye, she was like, oh, just don't get any more on your face. Like, she really wasn't, like, with it for real, but she was just like, whatever, I can't do nothing about it. And then I went and got her initials right above it, and then she was like, oh, whatever, at this point, it don't even matter. Now I show her my tattoo, and she's like, oh, that's cool.
So the first time you go for the face, she has no idea you're about to do this.
Nah.
Total surprise when you pop in and see her.
Yeah.
Was she upset? Was she disappointed?
She was just like, she was shocked at first. She was like, is that real? She thought I was playing.
No, you're not playing.
Nope.
How long before you get her initials after you get your father's initials?
Probably, I'd say probably like a year. A year after.
And that was a surprise to her too. You didn't tell her about that.
Yep.
You thought that would go a little smoother because it was her initials on your face?
Yeah, but at the same time, it wasn't. It was going to happen regardless.